Testing 1, 2. Thank you.
Hear ya, hear ya.
Please be seated for the organizational meeting of the Providence City Council for the term 2023 to 2027. An introduction of council and council-elected members. From Ward 15, Councilman Oscar Vargas. From Ward 13, Councilor Rachel Miller. From Ward 10, Councilman Pedro Espinal. From Ward 2, Councilwoman Helen D'Anthony. From Ward 12, Councilwoman-elect Althea Graves. From Ward 7, Councilwoman-elect Ana Vargas. From Ward 14, Councilwoman-elect Shelley Peterson. From Ward 5, Councilwoman Joan Ryan. From Ward 1, Councilman John Goncalves. From Ward 6, Councilor-elect Miguel Sanchez. From Ward 8, Councilman James Taylor.
Hold your applause, please. Thank you.
From Ward 4, Councilor-elect Justin Royas. From Ward 3, Councilor-elect Sue Underboy. From Ward 9, Councilor-elect Juan Pichardo. From Ward 11, Presiding Officer, Councilwoman Mary Kay Harris.
Order. Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Presiding Officer, Councilwoman Harris.
Present.
Councilor-elect Anderbois. Councilwoman Anthony. Councilman Espinal. Councilman Gonsalves.
Present.
Councilwoman-elect Graves. Councilor Miller. Councilwoman-elect Peterson. Councilor-elect Pichardo. Councilor-elect Royas. Councilwoman Ryan.
Present.
Councilor-elect Sanchez. Councilman Taylor. Councilwoman-elect Vargas. Councilman Vargas. You have 15 present and none absent. You have a quorum.
The invocation is given by Rochelle Lee. May you all stand, please, to receive.
Greetings. Thank you. Today, we come together to celebrate a new year. Got it. Oh, sure. That's cute. Today, we come together to celebrate a new year and the swearing in of City Council members. They will each take an oath of public service to protect and promote the interests of all who know this city as home, a workplace, or a destination. Today's ceremony is brightened by a long-awaited milestone many thought would not come this soon. Our 15 council members are from the ranks of nearly 4 generations, a diversity of cultures, spoken first languages, race, national origins, lived experience, and gender identity. For only the 3rd time in the council's history, this body will be led by a woman with extraordinary talent who leads with an abundance of grassroots skills. For the first time, the council will also be led by a queer woman. As a city, we are blessed to have such a diversity of perspectives and talents to govern the people's house. With your swearing in today, you stand on the shoulders of numerous exemplary council members. There are many to emulate, but I will mention one in particular, Councilman Miguel Luna, some of whom you know and admire. If Miguel were here today, I know he would say, a servant leader understands and embraces shared ideals, collective responsibility, teamwork, inclusion, and fairness. He would insist that as elected officials, your success rests in the pursuit of truth, that you must instinctively rebut the destructive reach of economic inequality, social injustice, and disregard completely apathy and disinterest for those who are less fortunate. Miguel would also tell you to use your power to give voice to those who might only speak in whispers. So as you go about your work, consider the words of Angela Davis, an award-winning scholar and heroic fighter for human rights. She once said, "I am no longer accepting things I cannot change. I am changing things I cannot accept." These words are the seeds of faith, faith in our human capacity to change the world for the better. So grow your faith and your collective willpower to be the agents of change we desperately need right now. As a council, you will ponder numerous issues that impact our social and environmental wellness. Do not shy away from its daunting nature, because these are challenges that only worsen with neglect. Kicking the can down the road is no longer an option. Today, tomorrow, or the days after. As officials managing the affairs of our city, hesitate not to ask questions and challenge premises and promises which too often obscure the persistent and dangerous economic divide between the haves and the have-nots. As our voices in government, know we are counting on you not to turn a blind eye to those experiencing hardship or in despair, because a just society leaves no one behind. Treat all you meet as equally important as your neighbors, your local constituents, and potential partners. If you do, you will flourish as leaders. As you execute your duties here, seek to engage those who are helping others. Their work will lessen the weight on your shoulders. Remember, the issues and tasks before you are the people's business. Choose to work in connoissance with others who care about our city, particularly those who show up when there's no incentives on the table. As city councilors, your decisions must be informed by a breadth of ideas and proven efforts which expand and deepen the reach of Providence's growing prosperity. And remember to cherish each day with a sense of hope, joy, purpose, and promise. The responsibilities of your council work can be merciless on your family relations, your friendships, your spirits, your good health. With 15 diverse neighborhoods calling upon this council, our destiny and identity as a thriving city is in your hands. Your success is our success. We need you each to love and care for us and for one another, just as if we were the faces in your circle of supporters. As you will soon take oath to faithfully represent the people of Providence, please accept our thanks for wanting to do this work. In conclusion, let us acknowledge that the city of Providence stands on the traditional lands of the Narragansett Nation and the Niantic people. With profound respect, we acknowledge the enduring relationship between Rhode Island's indigenous peoples and this land. For generations, indigenous peoples have been the stewards of the land we occupy, the ocean, and the entire earth. We are here today because the history and present-day traditions of Rhode Island's indigenous nations. So continue to render your fellowship and support to uplift their long, long struggle for justice, tribal independence, and economic empowerment. Again, my best wishes to the Council's new leadership team, and our sincere thanks for each and every one of you and your service. Thank you.
Please remain standing. The Pledge of Allegiance of the United States of America will be led by Council-elect Miguel Sanchez. To the flag, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible. You may be seated. Thank you. Madam Clerk, please read item 2 into the record.
Certificates of election of members of the City Council, item number 2. Certificates of election from the Board of Canvassers certifying the election of the members of the City Council for the City of Providence for the ensuing term of 4 years ending on the first Monday in January 2027. Councilman John Gonsalves, Ward 1. Councilwoman Helen D. Anthony, Ward 2. Councilor-elect Sue R. Anderbois, Ward 3. Councilor-elect Justin M. Reyes, Ward 4. Councilwoman Joanne Ryan, Ward 5. Councilor-elect Miguel A. Sanchez, Ward 6. Councilwoman-elect Ana S. Vargas, Ward 7. Councilman James E. Taylor, Ward 8. Councilor-elect Juan M. Pichardo, Ward 9. Councilman Pedro J. Espinal, Ward 10. Councilwoman Mary Kay Harris, Ward 11. Councilwoman-elect Althea A. Graves, Ward 12. Councilor Rachel M. Miller, Ward 13. Councilwoman-elect Shelley T. Peterson, Ward 14. Councilman Oscar O. Vargas, Ward 15.
Received. Madam Clerk, please read item 3 into the record.
Item 3, oath of office of members of the City Council administered by the Honorable John E. Martinelli, Esquire, Judge of the Probate Court.
I would ask all the council persons to rise at their station. And I would ask that you all repeat after me after you raise your right hand and say your name. I
Mary Kay Harris,
do solemnly swear
swear
that I will support
I will support
and uphold the Constitution
and uphold the Constitution
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the state of Rhode Island,
state of Rhode Island,
and all laws thereunder,
and all laws thereunder,
and the city of Providence,
the city of Providence,
Home Rule Charter,
homeroom charter,
and all city ordinances,
and all city ordinance.
and that I will faithfully
And I will faithfully
and honestly
and honestly
discharge
discharge
the duties of member
duties of member
of the City Council
of the City Council
of said city
of said city
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations all.
Madam Clerk, please read item 3 into the record. I'm sorry, item 4.
Item 4 is election of President of the City Council.
Nominations are now in order for election for President of the City Council.
Madam Chair, I would like to nominate...
Wait, sir. I'm sorry, Councilman. I'm getting ready to ask you a question. Are there any nominations for President of the City Council?
I would like to nominate Councilwoman Rachel Miller
Is
as
there a second?
President of the City Council.
Madam Chair, I'd like to second that motion.
A motion has been made by Councilman Taylor to nominate Council Miller as President of the City Council, second by Councilman Gonzalez. Is there a counter? Are there a counter nomination? Are there a counter nomination? Are there a counter nomination? If there's no further nominations, then I declare that all nominations be closed. And clerk is hereby directed to place one ballot in the name of Rachel Miller. Therefore, I declare as presiding officer that Rachel Miller is hereby declared President of the Providence City Council. Receiver. Madam Clerk, please read item 5 into the record.
Item 5 is oath of office of Council President administered by Judge John E. Martinelli.
Councilwoman, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Rhode Island
and the state of Rhode Island
and the Providence Home Rule Charter
and the Providence Home Rule Charter
and all city ordinances,
and all city ordinances,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of said office
the duties of said office
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Council President Miller.
Council President Miller, can you please take your seats?
Madam Clerk, please read item 6 into the record.
Item number 6 is election of President Pro Tempore of the City Council.
Nominations are now in order for election for President Pro Tempore of the Providence City Council. Are there any nominations for President Pro Tempore of the City Council?
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
I would like to nominate Councilman Juan M. Pachado as President Pro Tempore of the City Council.
Second, Madam President.
Nomination made by Majority Leader Taylor, seconded by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Are there any counter nominations? Are there any counter nominations? Are there any counter nominations? If there are no further nominations, then I declare that all nominations be closed, and the clerk is hereby directed to place one ballot in the name of Councilman Juan Pichardo. Therefore, I declare as Council President that Councilman Juan Pichardo is hereby declared President Pro Tempore of the Providence City Council. Congratulations, Councilman. Madam Clerk, please read item 7 into the record.
Item 7 is oath of office of Council President Pro Tempore administered by Judge John E. Martinelli.
Councilman, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Juan Pichardo,
Juan M. Pichardo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and uphold
that I will support and uphold
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
the state of Rhode Island,
the state of Rhode Island,
and all laws thereunder,
and all laws thereunder,
and the city of Providence Home Rule Charter,
and the city of Providence Home Rule,
and all city ordinances,
and all city ordinances,
and that I will faithfully
and that I will faithfully
and honestly
and honestly
discharge the duties of the members
the duties of the members
of the City Council
of the City Council
of said Providence
of said Providence
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Council President Pro Tem Machado.
Madam Clerk, please read item 8 into the record.
Item 8 is appointment of members of the City Council as police constables administered by Dylan Conley, Chairman and Secretary of the Board of Licenses.
Raise your right hand. I
I, Rachel Miller,
state your name. Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the State of Rhode Island
and of the State of Rhode Island
and the Providence Home Rule Charter,
and the Providence Home Rule Charter,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of City Constable to the best of my ability.
of the office of City Constable to the best of my ability.
Thank you and congratulations.
Madam Clerk, please read item 9 into the record.
Item 9 is election of City Clerk.
Nominations are now in order for election for City Clerk of the Providence City Council. Are there any nominations for City Clerk of the City Council?
Madam President, I would
Attorney
like
Taylor.
to nominate Tina Mastriani as City Clerk of the Providence City Council.
Second, Madam President.
Nomination has been made by Majority Leader Taylor and seconded by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. Are there any counter nominations? Are there any counter nominations? Ca- Councilwoman, we are now taking nominations for Clerk of the City Council. Are there any counter nominations? Are there any counter nominations? Are there any counter nominations? If there are no further nominations, then I declare that all nominations be closed, and the clerk is hereby directed to place one ballot in the name of Tina Mastriani. Therefore, I declare as Council President that Tina Mastriani is hereby declared City Clerk of the Providence City Council. Madam Clerk, please read item 10 into the record.
Oath of office of City Clerk administered by Council President.
That I will support the Constitution.
That I will support the Constitution
Island and of the Providence Home Rule Charter.
Providence Home Rule Charter.
And that I will faithfully
best of my ability.
Congratulations to the newly sworn-in members of the Providence City Council. We are the stewards of our city government, and together we're turning a new page in the 190-plus year history of our city. We are the most diverse council in the history of Providence. Well representing the vibrancy of our neighborhoods. We are lifelong Providence residents and newer community members who have made this city our home in recent decades. Our council includes immigrants from Guatemala, the Dominican Republic, and Peru. Our families trace their roots to indigenous peoples, Cape Verde, Eastern Europe, Portugal, England and Scotland, Mexico, Australia, Ireland, Ukraine, and countries in Africa. For the first time, a majority of council members are people of color. And for the second time, women make up a majority on the council. We are the youngest council in many years, although I did not, check IDs at the door, but if not ever. And for the first time, Providence has elected an open member of the LGBTQ community as president of this council. As a queer woman, that is an honor I do not take lightly. I want to thank each of you for your confidence in my leadership as we chart this new path for our city. And our diversity is a great strength to the city. Representation matters for so many reasons, but as we're here together right now, let's pledge to one another that we'll use this opportunity to bring the many voices of our communities into the decisions we'll make here together, decisions that will have a deep impact on our city and on future generations. We have an opportunity to lead collaboratively with one another, with residents and businesses in our neighborhoods, to let differences in opinion strengthen our decisions, and to be a beacon of integrity and transparency in our decision-making. And we have big decisions coming our way, from stewarding the city's next 10-year comprehensive plan for land use and zoning, to shepherding the return of our public schools to local control, to passing the city budget annually and ensuring that that budget reflects our values and priorities. Providence is an incredible city with a vital culture and core strengths. Each of us is already an advocate for our neighborhood, from Little League to cultural events, food drives, neighborhood cleanups, restaurant openings, school plays, cheering on the teams at the rec center. I could go on, right? And over the next 4 years, we'll have many opportunities to celebrate and cheer Providence on together. This council will put equity at the forefront. And we will see that as we do our work together to address issues of affordability, public safety, the quality of our schools and the state of our school buildings, and ensuring equitable access to city services. You know, the council evolves with each generation and with each election, and many of us are just getting to know each other. But I know from conversations with all of you that as we look ahead to the work before us, each of us wants to ensure that this is a group that will engage one another in good faith and with the best intentions, even as we debate matters of the utmost importance, which we will surely view from differing perspectives from time to time. And of course, we ask nothing less from all of you who are gathered here today to support your family, your friends, your loved ones, and from everybody across our extraordinary city. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. Those words from Maya Angelou come to mind when I think of the work ahead of us. I am filled with optimism and belief in our work together to jump any hurdles before us. So let's engage in good faith. Let's recognize that our shared love for our city unites us. And let's do all we can to work together to move Providence forward. Thank you and congratulations.
Madam President,
Majority Leader Taylor.
I'd like to make a motion to suspend Rule 2A of the Rules of the City Council to hold all regular City Council meetings in the year of 2023 at 6:00 p.m.
Second that, Madam.
Motion made by Majority Leader Taylor, seconded by Deputy Majority Leader Harris. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Seeing as there's no further business,
Madam President,
Majority Leader.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn in memory of Kevin Gerard and Christopher Pettarella.
Second.
Motion made by Majority Leader Taylor, seconded by Deputy Majority Harris. Let's rise and adjourn in honor. I now call to close the inauguration meeting of the Providence City Council.